college basketball, bro. I ain't gonna lie, college basketball. That's what I really want, y'all. I want college basketball 25. You know what I'm saying? Honestly, but right here, man. What's good, YouTube? Man, it's your boy. I ain't gonna lie, y'all, but my last video with this got a lot of views. I feel like I need to do this because hopefully the Dale's watching. Y'all never know. The Dales can be watching. I can be the voice for the niggas or something. You know what I mean? I can be the voice for the niggas. You know what I mean? But nah, though, man. What's good, YouTube? Man, it's your boy, Jake Willie Silly, man. A.K.A. Mr. Take It Easy for you end up like BZ. But make sure y'all follow my Instagram and Twitch in the description down below. Everything you know about your boy Jay is in the description down below. And like I said, man, they didn't believe in us, but God did, man. You know what I'm saying? But make sure y'all, you know, you said Batman make the first 12-team playoffs. You know what I mean? I do not care. I realize, bro, you know, a lot of people, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, let's go and time them out, too. Time them out on the 600 seconds, man. Go and time about 600 seconds. I do not care. You know what I mean? That's one thing, you feel me, that, you know, it's one thing I realized, man. Bama just being everybody's mouth. Y'all weirdos, bro. You know what I mean? Just keeping it real with you. Nah, this ain't, bro. This a Clemson fan. I don't care. Shut up. You know what I'm saying? Time out 600 seconds. I don't care who you is. You know what I mean? But nah, though, man. Yeah, man. Subscribe to my gaming channel. I'm sorry, chat. You know what I mean? Subscribe to my gaming channel. You say who need time? Hey, Cam, man. I'm gonna need some new mods, man. My mods is not. I'm sorry, YouTube. My mods are not responsive. You know what I mean? So yeah, man. I know I say this a lot, bro, y'all, but I'm dead serious this time, man. I'm gonna need some new mods. I like mods being responsive. I like mods doing their job, and these mods ain't cutting it, man. You know what I mean? It's time to find new mods, man. You know what I mean? It's really time to find new mods. Cam probably got to go. You know, I know that Hurts probably got to go. You know what I mean? Some dudes got to go. 5 stars already gone. You know what I mean? So, yeah, we're going to make some changes, man. We're really going to make some changes. But we got the greatest NBA 2K game of all time, man. I did the last great 2K. You know what I'm saying? Honestly, and it got 1.1K views, man. You know what I mean? So I feel like a lot of people would like to hear my opinions when it comes to this, man. You know, for me, man, you know, the greatest NBA 2K game of all time was 2K13. You know what I mean? 2K13. Go ahead and time out Jay Having for me, man. He's already coming in on BS. You know what I mean? Go and time out 600 seconds. You know what I mean? But yeah, like I was saying, though, man, you know, 2K13 was a masterpiece. The only thing that I did not like, you know, about, the only thing I didn't like, you know what I mean, about 2K13, well, it wasn't even the game. It was me being on Xbox 360, bro. You know what I mean? I know a lot of people can relate to me, man. I can go deep. I'm talking about, bro, you know, because when I grew up, y'all, I didn't have a phone. You know what I mean? So a lot of y'all grew up, y'all probably had phones. You know what I mean? And had all that. You feel me? So y'all could occupy yourself. All I had was outside in the game. That's all I had. Xbox 360, that was my phone. So, you know, me, bro, I used to be on the game all day. Especially when it comes to 2K13 playing my career. You know what I mean? My career, I feel like my career, bro, was top tier. I ain't gonna lie to you. That was top tier for sure. I like my career for sure. You know what I mean? But the one thing I didn't like, bro, is when I used to put all my heart and soul into it, bro. And my game just cut off. And guess what? I got to restart the whole my career. Because if y'all did not know, Xbox 360, it didn't save. So all the work, all the hard work that I put into that player, it gets deleted. You know what I mean? It gets deleted. They used to piss me off, but I loved it so much that I was willing to take that chance.
Took flight.
Bro, this intro was crazy. Rose above them all. Oh, bro. Hey, man. Hey, bro. This right here, bro. I ain't gonna lie, bro. Hey, bro. I really had the best childhood, bro. It's like I told y'all, YouTube, bro, is like YouTube, you know what I'm saying? You said that'll ruin your whole fun for the hand. Bro, I just love the game so much, bro. That's how Xbox 360 was. Xbox 360 just didn't save gameplays, period. You know what I mean? But that's what I love about YouTube, though. I ain't gonna lie. YouTube just a time traveler, bro. It's like, dang, it's like I traveled back like freaking 10 years ago, bro. 11 years ago. Just, it's right here.
Took flight. And rose above all. He changed the game. became a
Legend. Oh, this jump was so hard, bro. Dang, this the greatest 2K
It's
ever.
pretty fitting that Michael Jordan was on the cover of the greatest NBA 2K game.
Bro, hold on, y'all. I didn't start playing 2K13. This is when I started playing 2K11. What I'm talking about? I ain't gonna lie. Y'all, I don't know why I thought this was 2K13. I started playing 2K11, bro. The freak am I talking about, bro? This is when I started playing 2K. I don't know why the freak I was saying I started playing 2K13. Nigga, I started playing 2K11. So this was my first 2K. 2K11. I don't know why I thought it was 2K13. I don't know what the freak.
Game.
But this is the greatest.
See the
This is the greatest.
for any 2K from 2K11 through 2K16 being the best. But when you look
Nah,
at the
2K11
impact,
definitely.
the hype, and the overall package 2K11 brought to the table in October of 2010, I don't see how it could be topped. Of course, a decade later, the gameplay and graphics of 2K11 are outdated, and it's missing some popular additions that were later added in other 2K games such as Park and My
Oh yeah,
Team.
14 was
When
fire.
you look at 2K11 in its
14 was
prime,
fire.
when the game was
D-Rose, my man, D-Rose. You know what I'm saying? Hey, this right here, this is one injury that I'll never get over, chat. This is one injury I'll never get over. Derrick Rose, bro. Derrick Rose, bro. Man. D-Rose, man. D-Rose. I'm D-Rose, man. I can't get over. I'll never get over this injury, bro. Never, man.
such as Park and My Team. But when you look at 2K11,
2K11 was my
the
first.
game was the newest and greatest basketball game that had ever released.
2K11 was my
The
first.
energy
I
surrounding
thought it
the
was
game has
13. I
yet
don't
to
know
be
why.
replicated by another 2K
2K11 was my
release
first.
since. This is the game that ended NBA Live's chances at market control. The game that took my player to the next level.
My brother used to kill me with the Miami Heat. Oh my God, bro. Y'all ever had a big bro that used to beat the brakes off y'all, bro, in 2K, bro? Bro, I ain't gonna lie, my brother used to kill me with Miami, bro. Miami, he used to kill me with them niggas. I could not beat that nigga.
Control. The game
That nigga
took
Braun
my
was
players to the next
OP,
level,
bro.
The first 2K to have
could not beat
classic
that nigga.
teams and players. Gameplay that revolutionized basketball video games. No VC, no microtransactions, a legendary soundtrack. The game that built the foundation for 2K's rise to the top. This is the NBA 2K game that left behind a legacy.
2K11, the greatest of all time, I ain't gonna lie. Greatest of all time. Why the freak I thought this was 13? I don't know why the freak I thought it was 13. What the freak was I thinking? Spend one of y'all like these vids though. I don't see nobody doing vids like this, chat. I don't see nobody doing vids like this. We just gotta take it back some days, y'all.
NBA 2K11
We just gotta
laid
take it
down
back
the
some days.
groundwork for 2K's domination. This was the same year EA nearly released NBA Elite 11. The bar really wasn't high at all. If 2K simply took NBA 2K10, a great game in its own right,
Kobe, my mans. Y'all, I ain't gonna lie, bro. God. This ain't no funny as y'all, man. Time I see my nigga Gold, man. It just hit the heart, man. It's coming from a real Lakers fan right here, y'all, bro. It's coming from a real Lakers fan right here. Y'all don't understand. Some of y'all just don't understand, though, bro. Some of y'all don't understand. Coming from a Lakers fan, man. Coming from a dude that been a Lakers fan since birth, man. That watched this nigga, like, that junk still hurt the heart, man. I still can't believe it, bro.
all. If 2K simply took NBA
That junk hit
2K10,
different right there. I ain't gonna lie. That junk
a
hit
game in
different,
its
bro.
own right,
That
and
junk hit
updated the
different right there,
rosters,
bro.
2K11 would still have been a massive
nigga Kobe,
success. However, even without
That junk
real
hit different right there.
competition, visual concepts took it upon themselves to innovate further
Kobe
and
died!
push the envelope of
That
what a
junk hit
basketball game could be. Operation
Like I lost
Sports voted NBA
dang
2K11
brother, bro.
as the greatest sports video game of the
Still
decade,
ain't know that junk.
noting that NBA 2K11 was a turning point for basketball video games.
11 over
It
16?
was simultaneously the beginning of the end for the
Heck
NBA
yeah, heck yeah.
and the start
Heck
of the
yeah.
true rise of the
Heck
NBA
yeah.
2K series. It was the game where people seemed to
I got 11
realize
over
that
16.
NBA 2K was not just out there to make the next yearly basketball game, but rather become a series that was a love letter to the NBA as a whole.
I got 11 over 16,
In
man.
an era where sports games feel regurgitated and simply a roster update year after year, 2K11 felt different. This is noticeable from your first time booting.
D-Roll!
It throws you into Michael Jordan's first appearance in the NBA Finals, going against a dominant Lakers team led by Magic Johnson. This game felt like a time capsule of NBA history. This wasn't just a video game, this was an experience. Unprecedented at the time.
And bro, we thought, but when they brought back, you know what I'm saying? You said most people wasn't alive to play 2K11. You know You know what I mean? Nigga, you wasn't allowed to play 2K11. Like I said, bro, I'm a OG in this. You know what I mean? I'm an OG. You feel me? 22 years old, bro. You know what I'm saying? This my generation. I played this. You know what I mean? I can't believe that I keep saying, I can't believe I thought this was 2K13. This when I first started playing right here, 2K11, bro. You know what I'm saying? 2K11, bro. You had to be there. You had to touch it. You this is just giving you a little slight of what it was, bro. You know what I mean? But bro, this game was far ahead its time. Was far ahead, bro. Same thing from Madden 11. You know what I mean? Same thing on Madden 11 with Drew Brees on the cover, bro. Bro. It was unbelievable. It was unbelievable.
The game featured classic teams that were actually licensed. In older sports games, historic teams did exist, but they had generic players filling up the teams. 2K11 actually got the rights to the players making up these teams, got their faces scanned into the game, and immortalized these teams and players forever, allowing people to experience an older era of the sport in a way that most never would have seen coming. This is a feature that many people today, as NBA 2K continuously adds new historic teams year after year.
It was 5 and
2K11 introducing classic teams was a game changer. The game's featured mode was the Jordan Challenge mode, where players could play through the most iconic moments in Michael Jordan's career. Not only did each moment have accurate teams and players, but those players actually looked and played like their real-life counterparts.
Bro, I missed this.
These historic players had their own signature animations that brought them to life. Anyone who watched basketball in the 80s or 90s would have immediately been able to tell which player was which. The commentary and presentation was another insane detail to this mode. The announcers would actually talk throughout each moment as if it was happening in real time. Doris Burke would mention that a certain player who missed that specific game due to injury couldn't play that night. Kevin Harlan would mention Jordan's specific struggles against a certain team or player, or talk about matchups to watch. If you actually made
life goes on fast, bro.
Michael Jordan's player model.
Like, I remember when I was little playing this, bro. Like, I remember, bro.
Like you were actually there.
Like yesterday, bro.
Era, and it was magical.
I'm like, dang, bro.
One small feature that makes NBA 2K11 so great, but it really did push the genre forward.
Time really go by fast.
Sports games could be so much more than a mere video game. They could be time machines. The Jordan Challenge was actually pretty difficult, which made the player respect just how insane Michael Jordan was in his prime. It wasn't easy to average 11 assists over an entire NBA Finals.
And I ain't gonna lie, that nigga was a god. Like, when I mean, bro, Mike was a god, bro, in this freaking, like, like, cause I played, like, or basically, like, this, like, you basically playing, if y'all don't know, for the people that played, you playing, like, what Mike was going through, how he going against the Celtics, the bad boy Pistons, bro. They try to bring that junk back, and what 2K they try to bring this back in, it wasn't the same, bro. It didn't even hit the same. You know what I'm saying? But they try to bring it back, didn't hit the same. I think it was 23, 2K23. It just didn't hit the same like it did in 2K11. But bro, it was like you was living the experience, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like you was living it, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Or drop 60
in the game.
In one game.
Yeah, you just living
games have had similar modes with their cover.
It's 14,
but 2K11 was the first. The hype behind this game and the game mode was
bro. Mike was overpowered, bro.
This was the first 2K game.
In 11, bro, Mike was OP
in the game since he retired. An expected afterthought today. MJ, along with Larry Bird, Magic Johnson, Patrick Ewing, and Karl Malone, recreated in a video game for the first time was special. After completing the 10 challenges, you unlock a rookie Michael Jordan to use in the career mode My Player, and you can then see how Michael Jordan's career could have turned out if he joined the NBA in 2010. Speaking of My Player, this was the second year of the game mode.
This one they need to bring this, bro. Like, bring this back, bro. I ain't gonna cap. This one, I'm telling you, bro, 2K just don't give a F no more, bro. I'm telling you, they better give a F this season, though. You better give a F. Yeah, 2K, you on that same line as Madden. You know what I mean? You know what it is? GTA 6 coming out May 2. You know what it is? Y'all think I'm playing. You know what I'm saying? They think I'm playing, gang. Bro, GTA, bro, it's nothing for me. It's nothing else for me to do in GTA. GTA been out ever since I've been in 6th grade, bro. 6th, 7th, 8th grade. I'm 22 years old. You know what I mean? But I promise you, 2K, I promise you, bro. Your last chance.
Introduced the game-changing career mode in the previous year.
Crazy how my favorite game of all time became to be one of my most hated games of all time.
Refreshing to go back and play this older version.
Like, do y'all know how that feels? Do y'all know how that feels, y'all? You know what I'm saying? Like, it's crazy how my favorite game of all time became my most hated game of all time. You know what I mean? You said I'm gonna eventually stop playing GTA. My man's, I probably stopped playing GTA and when it's like 6 years, bro. GTA not one of them games. It's not like 2K, you little kid. Not like 2K. You know what I mean? There's always something to do on GTA, bro. It's been out ever since I've been in 7th grade. That's why there's nothing else for me to do. You know what I mean? But it's still stuff to do on GTA. You know how many heist it is? You know how much stuff it is on GTA to do, bro? You know how long it's gonna take you to do everything on GTA? You know what I mean? You never, like, GTA is a never-ending game. They made it on purpose. It's never-ending. It's not like 2K. It's never-ending, bro. You feel me? That's why it's still on top. You know, you probably just a 2K nerd that wants GTA. GTA ain't like that, bro. I'm gonna keep it. That's how I know you never played GTA. You're gonna eventually stop playing GTA. GTA ain't a regular game, my boy. I don't know what the freak you think it is. You know what I'm saying? You know, GTA gonna be, nigga, I'm gonna play GTA for like 7 years, 8 years. You feel me? So yeah, nigga, like,
of my play.
too much stuff to do on
simple
GTA.
And to the point.
Shut up, you little
You start
2K
out
freak.
as a D-League scrub and work your way through your career trying to leave the best legacy you can. You won't be locked into long cutscenes with bad acting, and you won't find the mode to be a tedious grind meant to push the player into buying VC. Instead,
So I'm like, nigga, GTA 5 is still at the top of the streaming games. Like, look at Madden 25 and look at, I want you to go on Twitch right now. Look at Madden 25. Look at NBA 2K25. Look at all these newly released games. Look how many views they get and look how many views GTA got. Do you know GTA been out ever since I've been in 6th and 7th grade and you still averaging over 100K viewers? You averaging more viewers than games that just came out. And this game been out for dang near 15 years. GTA 6 won't die. It won't die. It will not die. It can't die. GTA just can't die.
For one reason,
That's a game that just can't die.
Fun. Don't get me wrong, it was still a deep game mode, however, especially compared to other sports games. Post-game press conferences meant something, as certain answers to certain questions could lead to teammates refusing to pass you the ball, or even the crowd chanting, "Trade him." But it wasn't full of flashy filler, it was just basketball. And I think a lot of people today would prefer that. A game mode connected to My Player that was exclusive to 2K11 was the Crew mode, allowing users to team up with other My Players online, create a team, and play online against other crews. People miss this mode a lot, as it was kind of like Pro-Am, but with better matchmaking and more control over how your team's roster is filled out. There wasn't a park in 2K11, but some people might find that to be a positive. While the park is an insanely colossal and creative undertaking that no other sports game even has a comparable game mode to, it was a no-brainer for 2K to monetize the mode and make it.
Y'all see this? Y'all see this right here? Y'all see this? You know what I'm saying? Look, y'all see this? You ain't getting nothing right here. Don't even try to purchase this. Matter of fact, don't even try to purchase this. If you want to have a My Player like that's gonna be like, you want to like have them, you got to pay this right here. This is what you got to pay now. You got to pay this now. This right here not gonna help you. This right here not gonna get you to 85. That's how bad 2K is now. This right here, I mean, back then, bro, this right here was rich. You get that back then, you rich. 75,000. Oh, you rich, bro. You good. You straight. Now, nigga laugh. Now that's funny. Now you gotta do this right here. This right here. That's why I say, imagine niggas that make 7 builds. That's $99 plus tax. 100. That's like $700 this nigga spent. And he probably spent more. He probably spent extra VCE. He probably went down and spent 19. These niggas be spending thousands of dollars on like 8 bills, 9 bills. I told y'all I make 1 build. I'm not gonna cap. I do spend a $99 one. But nigga, I freaking do 1 build. I'm never dude. You say you one of those ones? You shouldn't brag about that, you jackass. But I ever since 2K16, bro, I've never made over 2 builds. I've never made over 1 build. I always hit jackpot on my 1 build. I've never had to make 2 builds. Ever. I've always, my first build was just always a god. I ain't gonna lie, I had to make 1 build. I ain't gonna lie, that little shooter on 2K20, that nigga was trash. But nigga, that wasn't me that made that build. That nigga Head told me to make that build. You know what I mean? I ain't gonna lie. He told me how to make that build, and I was like, nigga, I'm never listening to nobody else again. I'm making my own build. You know what I'm saying? But that was the only 2K. I think 2K20 where I had to make another one because that freaking build was trash, bro. Nigga said I spent like $1,300 something.
Win, which effectively made it a negative for many people. The same goes for my team. The association mode was the game's My League or franchise.
What, bro? I want MVP.
Same goes for my team. The association mode was the game's My League.
I remember John Wall. John Wall's fine, boy.
In fact, NBA 2K11's association
what that nigga name was?
My League or franchise mode.
Mon Sessions. I remember that nigga.
In fact, NBA 2K11's association mode is deeper than the franchise mode in any 2020
Tyreek Evans was hard.
besides 2K. From Madden to FIFA to NHL to MLB The Show, 2K was so ahead of the curve back then. With NBA Elite 11 cancelled, NBA Live fans who bought the game and stumbled upon this mode were amazed at the level of detail, depth, and immersion. You could control and play the D-League. You had complete stat tracking from the Hall of Fame, to team records, to player records, to league records. The game mode was an NBA database that grew with your fictional universe. The presentation of 2K11 was fantastic as well. While EA held the ESPN license that they stole from 2K back in 2004, 2K delivered a better and more realistic presentation of TNT-inspired broadcast. The crowd stands up and reacts during these moments. The sideline reporting of Doris Burke adds immersion and storylines to the game, while Kevin Harlan and Clark Kellogg do a great job at sounding authentic. The halftime show was phenomenal. If you were playing 2K11 and someone walked into the room, they might have thought you were watching a real game. Of course, 2K's presentation has improved since 2K11, but this game set the foundation. It blew away every other sports game. Gameplay was a massive improvement over 2K10. Defense.
See, this one my Lakers was deep.
And it showed.
This one the Lakers was deep. This is what I was trying to tell y'all, bro. That's why I be trying to tell niggas, you know what I mean, that my Lakers never took care of Kobe in his twilight days. I feel like Kobe could have had probably 7 rings, bro, if my Lakers would have took care of him. You know what I mean? With Paul Gasol leaving and Lamar Odom, Andrew Bynum, they didn't take care of him like LeBron, bro. You know what I'm saying? You feel me? They ain't never take care of him like LeBron. You feel me? You say you finally just switched the... I've been trying to tell people PS5 better than Xbox One. I've been trying to tell people that, bro. I ain't gonna cap. Bro, and the thing is, the first thing you need to do, bro, if you haven't done it, play PS5 exclusive games. Play The Last of Us. Part 1 and Part 2. That's the first thing you need to do. That's PlayStation games, bro. That's the best games they ever play. PlayStation, you need to play that, and you need to play Uncharted. You're not going to get them on Xbox One. So if you just got a PlayStation, them the 3 games you need to play. Uncharted, The Last of Us Part 1, and The Last of Us Part 2 going to be the best games you ever played. You know what I'm saying? Best game you ever played. Xbox One, they don't get that. You don't mess with Xbox freaking One. Xbox, you know what I'm saying? Come on, bro. Xbox was good back in 360. You know what I mean? That man say he got Spider-Man. Y'all hear this nigga? What's something? He got Spider-Man. Man, you don't get to freak off Spider-Man and go freaking get Uncharted 4. Y'all heard this nigga? That nigga say he got Spider-Man over Uncharted. Bro, you even play Red Dead Redemption yet? Nigga, you gotta play the freaking exclusives. You playing Spider-Man 4. What the frick is wrong with this nigga? You feel me? What the freak? Spider-Man, nigga, you better freaking... You know what I'm saying? You better freaking get the freaking Last of Us and Uncharted. Xbox, you're nowhere near better, bro. You have nowhere near better exclusives than us. I ain't gonna lie, bro. Xbox, you're dead for a trash. You know what I'm saying? I'm not trying to hear nothing about that, bro. You know what I'm saying? Xbox, you're trash. You know what I mean? You had to switch. I had a PS5. I had to switch to Xbox. Man, get the freak out of here, nigga. Nigga, that junk trash as freak, nigga. I ain't never touched the Xbox after the Xbox 360 day in my life. That nigga probably just didn't know how to play PS5. You probably used to them big old controls you like.
As easy as people were used to. You can't simply
Xbox.
sprint and drive through the room like you could in 2K10 or NBA Live.
It's an Xbox. What the freak?
You had to play basketball by passing
Xbox.
the ball.
You don't have better games. No game y'all have is better than Uncharted. No game y'all have, like, this is facts. Bro, Uncharted won Game of the Year. Last of Us won Game of the Year. No game y'all have better than Uncharted than Last of Us. Name one game that's better than Uncharted than Last of Us right now. Them are PlayStation exclusives. No game y'all have is better than Uncharted than Last of Us.
screens and using plays to get an open shot.
Xbox.
If you don't know how to run a playbook, you
Free?
better play on
Xbox?
Workbench. Even playing today, the AI awareness of the defenders is impressive. This was the first 2K to put pick and roll on the left bumper rather than on B or circle, which was a lot smoother.
That nigga ain't played The Last of Us. I ain't gonna lie, bro. You ain't even lived. I ain't gonna cap.
10,000 new animations. And
You ain't
almost
playing
every
Last of Us,
player
bro.
had their own signature ones. Player movement and
What you
momentum
doing?
is fluid and realistic. And while the gameplay may
You said old heads play The Last of Us? So you calling me an old head, 22 years old? Old head plays Uncharted 4? Bro, do you know what Uncharted is, bro? Y'all can tell you a little kid, bro. I see what these little kids be talking about y'all, bro. I see what these little kids. Uncharted? Nigga, do you know what Uncharted is? You know what I mean? You said Halo, Gears of War, better than Uncharted and The Last of Us? That nigga said Halo better than Uncharted and The Last of Us.
feel a bit aged today. For its time, it was unprecedented.
Start
the
talking about
game's
2K, yo.
soundtrack was amazing. This is pretty much unanimous. From hits like Over by Drake to hype music like Serious by the Alan Parsons.
That boy said old heads only play The Last of Us. Hey, bro, that's how I like. That's how I know that nigga a little kid. That's how I know bro a little kid. That boy said the old heads only play The Last of Us.
It was
One
unprecedented.
of the greatest games ever played.
Soundtrack was amazing. This is pretty much unanimous. From hits like Over by Drake to hype.
It's not facts. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? It's not facts. It's an opinion what you saying. It's not a fact, bro. Facts is actually facts. What you saying, it's an opinion. Nigga, only old heads don't play The Last of Us. Are you dumb? I hate when niggas be saying facts. Nothing factual what you saying. You know what I mean? 2 + 2 = 4. That's facts. What you saying is an opinion. It's not a freaking fact. It's a dumb little opinion. You dumb, stupid boy.
Gameplay may feel a bit aged today. For its time, it was unprecedented. The game's soundtrack was amazing. This is pretty much unanimous. From hits like Over by Drake to hype music like Serious by the Alan.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. 2K11 had the best soundtrack.
Underrated catchy songs.
2K11 had the best soundtrack.
Redland. This soundtrack.
I ain't gonna lie. 2K11 had the best
It wouldn't be a
soundtrack,
great
bro.
sports game without a great
No
soundtrack.
cap, bro.
In the description, I put a
2K11
link to
had
the
that.
playlist of the soundtrack if you want to go check it out.
It's
A few other features in
over,
this game
and
are the
it's
situation
over,
mode,
and
which is
it's
a game
far
mode I
from
wish we saw in
over.
current sports games. This mode allows you to pick two teams and create a scenario to jump into. You'd take a
I'm living
sword,
life right now, and this what I'ma do till it's over, till it's over, till it's far from over. Yeah, niggas don't know about that, bro. You don't know about that,
The
bro.
game also had a cool feature.
Yeah, niggas don't know about that, so this lame generation don't know nothing about that, bro.
Showing the best moments from the game. And
I ain't even lame. These niggas lame nowadays, bro. I ain't gonna lie, these niggas
sending
lame.
them the screenshot
Niggas
and
lame.
posterizing them was awesome. The game also
These
featured a
niggas
full
lame.
customization suite for creating a team, which was very
Don't know about
important for
2K11.
2010. Later 2Ks have improved upon this, however, by allowing users to upload.
You hear what this nigga said? What song is that? Golly! What song is that? Bro, what the... I really be forgetting I be growing. Like, I ain't gonna lie, y'all. Adult life just hit me so hard. Like, it hit me so fast. You know what I'm saying? It hit me so fast, and I'm actually, like, not understanding. I'm still thinking, like, I'm, like, little. I'm like, but I be forgetting some jackass little kids. I be forgetting, like, the little niggas is how we was little. This how they is now. I be forgetting. I be like, dang, like, that nigga really grew up. A nigga really grew up, bro. Like, that nigga just asked me what that song is. You 16, nigga. That right there show me. Nigga, you ain't even, nigga, you was a nut. Nigga, when 11 came out, you was a nut. 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. Nigga was a nut. Nigga don't know nothing about this. You know what I mean? Nigga don't know nothing about this.
Any image into the game for.
But it just told you what the Drake song is, bro. You stupid, bro. What you keep asking me for, gang? It told you what the Drake song. You don't know nothing about that, though. I ain't gonna lie to you. You don't know nothing about that, gang?
And patches. But
Keep asking me, gang. He just told you, bro.
Suite is something that's easy to take for granted, and 2K11 having it in the game is
Oh,
really
this
brilliant. NBA 2K11 set the stage for one of the most impressive
Nigga
runs
was 3 when 11 came.
sports video games. From 2K11
Nigga
to
was 3.
2K16, 2K was pushing the bar higher and higher and creating games that were actually worth the upgrading. Where other sports games were busy reinventing the wheel each year and losing
Oh, that's all.
2K started building
What y'all know about Paul Gasol?
foundation that only grew stronger each year. Today's 2K games,
It's
while riddled
over.
with microtransactions
It's
and server
over.
issues,
And it's
are
far
still
from
incredibly
over.
deep and destroy games like
I
NBA
go
Live, FIFA, or
there.
Madden because of the strong foundation 2K11
I'm
started
living
and
life
culminated
right
with
now.
NBA 2K16.
This what I'm addicted to. It's over.
Michael
till
Jordan
it's
was the perfect
over,
cover athlete
till
for
it's
2K11
far from over.
because, like MJ, 2K11 was the best. For its time, the gameplay was incredible. The game modes were deep and fleshed out, and the new features and innovations took the game from great to legendary. It was everything you wanted in a sports game and then some. NBA 2K11 was not just a video game, it was an NBA experience created by people who loved basketball. We may never again see the same type of joy and passion in the creation of a sports game that Visual Concepts showed in 2K11. Like Jordan, the game has aged, but no one can deny that in its prime, the game was spectacular. The greatest of all time.
Greatest. It's crazy how this nigga the greatest of all time and had the greatest video game of all time. This nigga just cannot lose. This nigga just cannot miss. How was this nigga the greatest of all time? Got the greatest shoes of all time. Got the greatest game of all time. This nigga just cannot miss. You know what I'm saying? Godly. Jesus Christ, man. I told y'all my list changed too. I try to tell y'all. LeBron not number 1. LeBron is number 5. You know what I mean? For everybody that doesn't know, LeBron is number 5. You know what I mean? He's not number 1. So yeah, I just had to tell people that. I thought you had Bron at your please stop it. You know what I mean? LeBron is not, you know what I mean, he's number 5. You know what I mean? But anyways, look, man, what the